one night that we live tonight. Let's ride till we're out of sight. So far, so they never find out our halo.
What is going on, dudes? Members of the team, because you can't see Nidokings. And today we have our team prep for a week 7 IBL match. Yeah, week 7 IBL match versus Brackets and the Tottenham Espurr, who are currently undefeated in the league. So we're up against the league leader currently, and he's also in our conference. So that's why we're playing him. Anyways, I need to go over his team because once again, I did not pull up his team. I've been really good about that recently, but I forgot to. Alrighty, anyway, his team is Latios, Caesar, Snorlax, Roserade, Sylveon, B-Sharp, or Bisharp, I'll probably call it both on accident if he brings it, Volcarona, Hitmonlee, Piloswine, not Piloswine, Jellicent, and Archeops. So that is his squad. So overall, it's one of those things you're like, because it's an interesting squad. He doesn't have any superb standouts. Volcarona is his team leader in kills. It also has only one death, so it has a very good over-under score, which is very nice for him. But everything else is pretty much average. There's not one specific threat that I really have to worry about. As you know, well, you may know, Volcarona is 4 times weak to Stealth Rocks, so Stealth Rocks will be very helpful. What else takes damage from Stealth Rocks? I guess Archeops, and that's about it. Everything else will take chip damage from it, but Stealth Rocks are always helpful. A couple weaknesses he has overall, like Ghost. The only option he has for Ghost is Snorlax, so a Ghost move could be very decent, because B-Sharp is the only thing that resists it, and Snorlax is immune. But yeah, what was the other thing? I guess the ground does very decently against this team, as well as rock. So yeah, we're gonna go over the team. So starting out, we have Hazel, the Mew, who has come to every week so far, and we're bringing the typical set. We're bringing the Medium Z and 4 attacks, so I mean, it works in all actuality. But anyways, I built this team so that or I built Mew specifically so that I would outspeed Speed Boost Nature Roserade, which is the next fastest Pokemon after Latios and Archeops, which neither of which I can outspeed. It's a speed type with, well, actually, I don't outspeed Volcarona. I forgot. That's not gonna be good. Okay, I forgot that Volcarona was base 100. So I actually ended up looking that up after I built the team, and I don't know. I was looking that up for a different member of the squad, but anyway, yeah, so we're rocking Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. So Fire works good against the team because Caesar is 4 times weak, so it obliterates Caesar. It hits Roserade very hard. The only thing that actually resists it, I mean, is Archeops, but Archeops doesn't want to take it because it's got bad defenses, and Latios. I mean, Snorlax technically does if it has thick fat, but yeah, so in all I guess Piloswine is neutral against because of thick fat. Well, not very effective because of thick fat, but Flamethrower hits once again decently on his team, so it's a safe option to go for because he doesn't have a fire. What is it? The Flame Absorb, either Flash Fire. He doesn't have a Flash Fire Pokemon, or well, that'd be it that you could do. So, anyways, yeah. So Flamethrower works decently against his team, and Caesar's kind of a threat to Hazel here because Bandit Caesar could be hell. And yeah, so pretty cool stuff. Thunderbolt, mainly it hits Jellicent, Archeops. What was the other thing I brought it for? I think that was about it, in all honesty. So yeah, I think that's it, really. It was one of those things I just didn't know what else to put, but I felt like Thunderbolt worked decently, because otherwise I didn't have much to touch Archeops. I have Psychic here. Psychic hits super hard. Obviously, Bisharp is the only thing that is immune to it, and the only thing that resists it, I believe, is that Latios and the Caesar. So it's very nice against this team. And then Shadow Ball, I mean, the thing is, for the moves, for the Pokemon that counter specific moves, I have a move to counter them on Mew. So that's how it works very nicely. Shadow Ball, Latios, and the whatever you call it, Jellicent. Anyways, I'm going with max special attack, so I hit very hard. But 180 speed with a timid nature is enough to outspeed max speed. Speed boosting nature Roserade, which, as I said, is his next fastest after Latios and the other one, Archeops. So I will outspeed everything else except for Volcarona, which I forgot was base 100, which I really wish that I had checked before I had their team genned. Anyways, yeah, we have 20 in HP, 52 in defense, and 4 in special defense. Just spreading those remaining EVs out a little bit, get some a little more defensive. Yeah, that's Hazel. So next up we have Kitty the Electivire. Did he come last week? I don't believe he did. I could be wrong, but he probably did. He probably did. Anyways, we're going with Assault Vest set here with Vital Spirit, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Cross Chop, and Wild Charge. So, once again with the EVs, I had him have enough to outspeed Roserade. Once again, I didn't know that Volcarona outsped, but with this set, I'm not even sure I needed the 36 in HP, but this allows me, I'm able to live an attack from any Pokemon, except for, well, I mean, mainly it's the Archeops that is the biggest counter to Kitty, because Latios is pretty bad too, but at the same time, Archeops with it's insane speed and it can hit very hard with the Stone Edge. If it brings Head Smash, I think it kills. While I can kill the thing right back though, I may be able to kill with Ice Punch. I don't know about that, but I may be able to. I know I can kill it with Wild Charge, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Ice Punch, Roserade, Latios, what else? Archeops. Fire Punch, I already explained Caesar, Roserade, and that's pretty much it. B-Sharp, I don't know if I mentioned B-Sharp last time when it came to the fire move. Cross Chop would obliterate B-Sharp, and I brought that specifically for Snorlax, because Snorlax can counter 2 of my moves and take Wild Charge decently well. And a Cross Chop, I think, does 60% or something like that. I was calculating it earlier. It does a lot of damage, so. And Wild Charge, Palace Witness is only immunity, and I believe he only has, what, 2 resistances, and Roserade and Latios, so Wild Charge is very good against his entire team. Electricity hits super hard, and Kitty being as good as it is just hits hard. Anyways, max attack so I can hit really hard. Jolly Nature, 220 in speed, so outspeed max speed Roserade with 36 in HP, just so I can take a hit a little bit better, maybe possibly take 2 hits from certain Pokemon. So yeah, that's what we're running on Electivire. Next up we have Kate Upton, the Milotic. So I believe she came last week. She probably did. She's an amazing Pokemon. I'm really glad that I frickin' franchised it. Anyway, that's not important. We have lefties with Marvel Scale, Hidden Power Electric, Scald, Ice Beam, Recover. So the reason I'm running Hidden Power Electric, I already explained that electricity is good against this entire team, but Jellicent counters this thing otherwise and kills faster with Shadow Ball than I would do with Ice Beam. Because Ice Beam does literally nothing, and it's most likely going to have Water Absorb. I don't know what its other ability is. It may be Cursed Body. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm not bringing Toxic. I wanted Ice Beam because he's got the Grass type and the Latios, which can learn. I believe Latios can learn Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure Latios can. So, if I hit that thing with an Ice Beam, it'll do a pretty good amount of damage. Scald is just a good stab move, and I believe that, I think Latios and Roserade is only resistance to water, except for, obviously, Jellicent. But, yeah, so, overall, Kate Upton is just a very good Pokemon to have on this team. Recover, keep my longevity, restore my health when I'm low, and pretty cool stuff. We're doing once again, the typically physically defensive set, because I want this thing to be my physical wall, because water is such a good typing anyway, and his biggest physical walls, like Caesar can't really touch this thing, especially if I get like poisoned or something like that. That'll be amazing, because Kate Upton, actually burned is best case scenario. If I get burned, then I can take hits incredibly well, and I take the least amount of damage. And I can still keep my speed and whatnot. Max HP, max defense, bold nature, 4 and special defense. Oh man, I really hope that well, actually, I was about to say, oh no, I really hope that I changed that, but I forgot because of the Hidden Power Electric IVs, the 4 and special attack doesn't do anything. So, yeah, that's why I have that. That's pretty much it for Kate Upton. It's pretty simple every week. It just works nicely. Next up, we have my special wall, or pretty much, is Bulba the Empoleon with the Rocky Helmet, my other bulky water type, with knockoff Ice Beam, Scald, and Stealth Rock. So, I don't remember, it was earlier this week. I was actually contemplating, I wanted to drop a Alolan Sandslash for something because the Pokemon itself is very, very situational, and I have to bring a Alolan Ninetales for it to be really good at all because of its 2 raging 4 times weaknesses. So, anyways, I was thinking about adding Blastoise, having another bulky water type that was a Rapid Spinner. So, because it would replace it, it was just a funny thought. And I have these 3 bulky water types that'd be absurd. But we're going Rocky Helmet, so I can take physical hits and deal back some damage to Defiant, because I don't need Defog, because once again, the team that I'm bringing is not super worried about Stealth Rocks. And yeah, we're rocking Knockoff, Ice Beam, Scald, and Stealth Rock. So I really needed to bring Knockoff this week. It was something I had to bring, because otherwise, once again, Jellicent is able to wall this Pokemon. And if you remember, I had such trouble with Jellicent against Ariadon last season in the DBL. So Jellicent is such an issue for me, so I really needed a couple different counters, so that's why Kate Upton and Empoleon are both equipped to take it on, which is very nice. I'm going knockoff, obviously, mainly for Jellicent, but if I can get rid of some items on different Pokemon, I could get rid of a band on the Caesar or something like that. You never know. Whatever specific Pokemon carry, Eviolite on Piloswine, so pretty cool stuff. Ice Beam, as I said, hits well against this team. It hits good against the Dragon and the Grass type and Roserade and Latios. It hits the Archeops, but I have Scald for that anyway, so pretty cool stuff. And then Scald, if I can get a burn on some of his big physical attackers, like Caesar or Snorlax or something like that. But I kind of hope that it's not going to be running a Facade set of in the Stealth Rock so I can get a Brox, because he does have the Volcarona taking 50% from it. He's got the 25% from the Archeops, and he had one more, didn't he? I don't remember, maybe not. Anyway, just the constant chip damage is very good from Stealth Rock, so that's why I'm running it on this Pokemon. I mean, actually nothing else I'm bringing can learn it, so that'll give you a little hint. I don't even know what else can learn it except for Mew. Maybe more. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyways, as you see the spread I'm doing it kind of different. I'm doing max HP so I can be bulky. I'm doing a Sassy Nature and 176 in special defense, so this thing can take special hits like a beast. I put 40 in each attack stat so I can do a little more damage with the moves that I'm bringing attacking wise, because I like to be able to do a little more damage, because otherwise, like, Jellicent's a huge problem. So yeah, that's Empoleon Bubble Butt for us. Next up, we have Camilla the Haxorus with a Life Orb, Mold Breaker, Superpower, Outrage, Shadow Claw, and Dragon Dance. So, overall, the biggest issue is that Latios, but I definitely cannot take a Draco. I didn't do a lot of calking otherwise, but I brought that special defense investment, so I might by chance live a Dragon Pulse or something like that. I want to actually look that up. I should have done that earlier. I didn't count that. I just kind of built this thing to outspeed Roserade, and then put the rest in special defense because I felt, because of Sylveon too, so. Ooh, that would have been, I forgot about Sylveon. Maybe I should have brought Poison Jab over something. Okay, I can't even live a Dragon Pulse, so I kind of need to catch this thing in on a switch. Maybe go in against something that he thinks would I would use Earthquake on, and then swap into this thing, and I hit it hard with a Dragon Claw, or I get up a Dragon Dance, because then I outspeed with that, and then I can Outrage and do a lot of damage. I could even Shadow Claw. Yeah, Shadow Claw has a chance to kill even without a +1, so +1 Shadow Claw kills, so I could go for that and be completely safe. So, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so Superpower, what did I bring that for? I mean, it hits Piloswine very hard, hits Snorlax super hard. I wish this thing kind of got close combat, but I can deal with the Superpower in this situation. And yeah, Bisharp gets obliterated by it. Outrage hits really hard against his entire team, except for Sylveon, which I kind of forgot about, because he has the one resistance in Bisharp, I guess Caesar too, and then Sylveon is immune, so that could be bad. But with this special defense investment, I might be able to live something from Sylveon, right? Shadow Claw is mainly for that Latios. Well, not really mainly for the Latios, mainly for the Jellicent, because Jellicent is kind of an issue, but if I can predict a switch and get the Latios with that or something like that, then that'd be amazing, because Latios is kind of an issue too. And then Dragon Dance, so I can, if I have a chance to set up, I do so. Now, once again, I already explained, I have the speed investment I do to outspeed max speed Roserade, 52 in special defense, and max attack. I wouldn't have outsped Volcarona anyway, so there's no point in me doing that. So, pretty cool stuff, and I believe that is all that I have for Camilla. And finally, the last Pokemon on the team is actually a new arrival, because I don't think that I had him before this week. No, I definitely didn't. We have Toothpick the Mudsdale. Yes, I dropped the Alolan Sandslash for him, mainly because Alolan Sandslash, as I said, was very, very situational. I just wanted to get Mudsdale, because Mudsdale is another good wall I can bring with a good typing and ground. And yeah, so anyways, pretty cool stuff. We're rocking the Assault Vest set, Stamina, so my defense boosted every time I get hit. Assault Vest so I can live a couple hits, like from Jellicent and whatnot. We're going Close Combat, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Rock Slide. So Close Combat, Snorlax is really what that's for. It also will hit Caesar very hard. I mean, it hits everything on his team except for Latios, so and Archeops, but I have Rock Slide for Archeops, and it cannot one-shot me no matter what. I have Heavy Slam because I believe Heavy Slam will do the most to Latios, rather than Rock Slide will. I mean, obviously, Close Combat will do nothing. Earthquake will not touch it, because this thing does not have Mold Breaker. And anyway, I got communication interrupted from the start. Like, my DS is so stupid when it comes to the internet sometimes. That's not even important at all. But, yeah, Earthquake hits well against its entire squad. As I said, Latios and Archeops, the only things that avoid it. The only thing that resists it is... Actually, nothing resists it. That's amazing. Heavy Slam... I mean, mainly, I guess it's just for the Latios, because it doesn't hit too much else. It hits Sylveon. It'll pretty much obliterate Sylveon. Because I know that Sylveon cannot one-shot me either. And Rock Slide is mainly for Archeops. I don't know if... I don't think it... I mean, Volcarona obliterates Volcarona, too. That's kind of why I brought that. It doesn't get Stone Edge, because I kind of wish it did, but you never know. Anyways, not you never know. You know. Anyway. Max HP, max attack with an Adamant Nature and 4 in special defense. I want this thing to hit like a truck and live hits and just be able to be that the third switch in if I need it or something like that. But anyways, that is the team we're bringing for brackets, so I really haven't enjoyed it. It looks appreciated. I'm kind of worried for this match because he is currently the top-ranked team in the league because of his record, so maybe we can continue our win streak. We'll see what happens. I just hope to have a good match. So thanks so much for watching. Let's go Nidokings.